reporting a slight decrease in reports of child abuse. The department's 2011 report indicates that 195 cases of child abuse came to its attention during last year. About 60% of the cases involved sexual abuse. One case involved a 5-year-old who is alleged to have been sexually abused by a relative. The full report on child abuse is yet to be published, but its findings have been released at a time when the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions is expressing concern that some parents and guardians are not standing up for abused children, especially victims of sexual abuse. To begin our news coverage tonight, DBS's Don Nicholas reports.
In the past few weeks, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions says a mother indicated at the 11th hour that she no longer wanted to proceed with a sexual abuse case involving her minor daughter. The DPP, Victoria Charles Clark, says although the 11-year-old victim had already experienced 4 separate incidents of sexual abuse, she no longer wanted to testify.
My main concern is the high number of cases that have been discontinued because persons either feel that they do not want to continue with the matter. They either disinterested, according to them, or some of them claim that the case is taking too long. And because most of these cases, the request that's been made involve cases involving children who are minors, my office is extremely concerned that the victims of these sexual offenses are not being properly represented and are not being taken care of in accordance with the law.
In many of the cases, according to the Director of Public Prosecutions, persons accept bribes, hence the reason for the withdrawal. However, the DPP says that accepting or offering bribes in such cases constitute a criminal offense, incurring a penalty of 10 years in prison, and in the case where a minor is involved, 15 years. The Director says it's not up to the parent to decide whether the case should be withdrawn, as sexual abuse is a crime against the state.
And especially where minors are involved, the state has an obligation to ensure that justice is done and that these children are protected. And when the parents were responsible for protecting them and seeing after their interests and their rights, take that decision.
For the DBS News World, I am Don Nicholas reporting.
The Department of Human Services and Family Affairs has also weighed in on the issue of child sexual abuse. Here is DBS's Alex Bousquet.
The department says the issue of child abuse has been of grave concern for some time now. In many cases, according to the department, the abused children converge on its office with nowhere else to turn, since the parents have refused to address the matter. As far as the department is concerned, this results in serious psychological effects on the children, causing them to rebel.
Well, the issue of persons not wanting to go forward with cases, especially as it relates to child abuse, is one that has been of concern for us here at the division for a while. And because we see the impact that this is having on the children, they come in and they're hoping that somebody will stand up for them. Somebody, especially the parent, will go forward with them in ensuring that whoever has done that to them gets their due day in court. And most times this is a person who would turn their back on the children because for some reason they might have gotten paid or they don't figure it is important enough.
In time, according to Ms. Lewis, the children become abusers themselves, or